My name is Jorge Kurtzine, the furniture designer. My marketing team gave me a list of questions that they want me to write a little story behind them for our new website. And I'm here drinking coffee, and I decided, well, wait a minute, why don't I just interview myself and make it available to the public for you all to see where I'm coming from. Very interesting. It's based on Western furniture, and there's not a whole lot out there that speaks too much about Western furniture. So being in the forefront, I decided that I'm going to go ahead and post this video, make it available for you all, so y'all can decide what you think. Of course, this is my interpretation. This is based on what I know. I've been manufacturing Western furniture for the past 30 years, and I take it very, very serious. I am a furniture designer, and I'm not a carpenter. I'm not a furniture illustrator. I'm not a furniture wannabe, I guess. But that's a different story, and I'll make another video on what's a furniture designer in my books. But for right now, they have some really legitimate questions here, and I think they're very interesting. And let me go ahead and answer some of them, but they're pretty interesting. One of the questions is, what materials are used to make Western furniture? Well, lots of materials can be used to make Western furniture. All different type of woods, all different type of fabrics, all different types of leather. And also we use real horns, bone, antlers. You can use just about any kind of material that's related to the outdoors, and dress it up nicely and make it part of the furniture. How are Western style furniture pieces crafted? Well, honestly, Western style furniture should be handcrafted, 100% handcrafted. Some of them, in today's time, it's impossible to have almost 100% handcrafted furniture. We do. We make my furniture 100% handcrafted furniture. But there's a lot of people out there that buy used furniture and used pieces of items, and they convert them into Western style furniture by adding a piece of leather here and there or whatever. The other question is, are furniture pieces handmade or machine made? Well, I think I already answered that. In today's world, a lot of furniture is CNC made, which is computerized equipment. And honestly, it really, they really got away from the craftsmanship, from the detail work that goes into furniture. And that's why when you do make handmade furniture, there's a lot of diversity to the construction of the furniture and to the add-ons, where you can add on a lot of good carving, a lot of different details to the wood itself, because you have full control of it manually. Where computerized, it is what it is. Number 4, do you offer customized options for your Western furniture? Absolutely. Absolutely. We do offer customized options for our Western furniture. And the reason why is that it is important that our clients, well, it's important that our clients, and the majority of my clients are Western related people, that they have a personal, um they hold certain values in, in different, levels of their interest, and some of them like their furniture to be personalized or customized to a certain point. So I always leave that option open because it's all about them as well. And being a furniture designer, I design my furniture with the help with their input, so that we can create the an heirloom or something historical for them for the long run. My furniture is not just for one generation to another. It's designed and built for generations to come, so that it's your investment, and they're going to always remember you for that furniture. So I'm very honored to be part of that. Number 5, what finishes, colors are available for your pieces? Well, we create our own stains, and that's the nice thing about having that capability of creating my own stains. Because I can create any color that I can come up with, or my client, if they have a particular color that they're interested in, somehow or another we develop it. And plus, it gives you a lot of different options, and not just one color, a lot of combination of colors, which is perfect. All right, now we jump into about the company. All right. I want to know about the company. Okay. What is the story behind the furniture company? Well, the story behind the furniture company is a long story. I don't know if I can give it to you in a few words or make it very, very plain, but we've been in business for over 30 years. Decided to get into the furniture business with my wife, Sherry. She's the one that talked me into it. And there's a big story behind this, and I will make that another interview. Okay, number 2. What sets your brand apart from other Western furniture makers? That's a good one. What sets my brand apart is that we are Western furniture makers. We totally focus on Western theme, 100%. And it's all handcrafted, and it's all the quality control. It's something that only Western people can appreciate, because they know the value of workmanship. It's real simple. When a cowboy buys a saddle, they know that what they're buying is going to last them forever, and they're going to invest money into something that's going to last them forever and give them the comfort and workable and functional. Same thing with our furniture. I take it on me that when you're looking at my furniture, you're studying it like you would be looking at a saddle or a tack or anything, an implement, anything. And you're looking for that quality. You're looking for that feel, the quality, the look, and of course the construction. And my word is, it is what it is. I stand behind my furniture 100%. My furniture is guaranteed for life. Number 3 on the about the company. Where are you located, and where can you ship your products? Well, we are actually located in Mexico, where we are 3 hours west of Mexico City and 3 hours west of Guadalajara. We're in the state of Michoacan, and we have our port of entry is Laredo, Texas, and we ship all over the world. And we have a showroom in Dallas, and we do sell to the trade as well. So our furniture is located in different stores throughout the United States, and but we keep our label private. But we do ship all over the world. All right, another set of questions about the customers. Okay, who are your typical customers for your Western furniture? Well, my typical customers have been in the past Western, absolutely, the Western community. Thank you so much. Appreciate y'all's business. I've had the honor to work with a lot of good Western community people, huge projects, ranches, families. Thank you so much. It's been an honor. Okay, about maintenance. Okay, let's see what we got here for maintenance. What care do Western style furniture pieces require? Well, honestly, good rag, look, cotton t-shirt with water. That's all you need to do. Just clean it with wipe the dust off. Furniture, you don't need to spray oils. You don't need to spray any type of chemicals to it. If they're sealed, there's not a whole lot you can do other than wipe off the dust. So just wipe off the dust. When it's leather, you can use different type of conditioners, cleaners. I have a real simple one, and I just use regular oil. That seems to do the job. And by the way, if you need to clean metal or old wood doors or furniture outside your house, it's kind of bleached out with the sunlight, add oil. Go to the store and get some oil. What I would recommend, go and get some pan spray, cooking spray. Boy, I tell you what, that thing does wonders with outdoor furniture, especially if it's made out of wood and it doesn't have a good sealer. Or even for your doors. If you have some old rustic doors that are bleached out or that the wood is dry, just get that pan spray and spray the heck out of them, and you're going to see a big difference. And metal, for a lot of metal, for your wrought iron, forged metal, it works really wonders. Okay, the second question on that set is, what tips do you offer for preventing the quality, protecting, it should be protecting the quality of furniture? Maintenance, just good maintenance. Keep it out of the sun. Don't put furniture, any furniture, not just mine, but any furniture. Don't put your furniture directly under sunlight, because the UV light will destroy your furniture. Any kind of wood, any kind of, whether my furniture, anybody's furniture. If it's 100% solid timber wood, and the UV lights have a tendency of getting into the wood. The gamma rays are wood's worst enemies. So, yeah, always use curtains, or move your furniture, set your furniture where there's hardly any direct sunlight. But I will tell you that if you do need to have your furniture under direct sunlight, if you go to your hardware stores, they do offer, or go online and buy UV light protective film. And nowadays, 3M makes a really good film, and I think DuPont, they make a film where you actually install it on your glass, and it's crystal clear. It's not going to obscure the view, and it works wonderful. It protects your fabrics, your woods. It really does. It protects your furniture. Highly recommend it. I have a lot of customers that they call me with this problem that their furniture is starting to react, and because they have it either directly in sunlight or outside, and not knowing that sun is your worst enemy. So keep that in mind. The next set of questions about purchase products. What payments options do you accept? Okay. Number one, what payment options do you accept? I tell you what, I have enjoyed working with the Western community for the past 30 years. That they're the best people in the world to work with. It's a handshake deal, and their handshakes are as good as gold. I take checks. You tell me you're just gonna pay me now. That's the deal for me. I'm in it. I love the Western community when it comes to honesty, and I'm telling you, they're all about God and country, and I'm right behind them. That's why I really enjoy doing what I'm doing, serving the Western community. Second question will be, do you offer international shipping? Absolutely. I think I already answered that above, but we do offer international shipping. Australia, Europe, Mexico, Spain, do a lot of furniture in Spain, and in Germany, and let's see, in Britain. And South America, absolutely. Argentina, Canada. We do a lot of work with Canada as well. But yeah, we can ship anywhere around the country. These questions can help. Okay, I think I'll go to the next set of questions. And this is pretty interesting. This is about the next set of questions: design and style. What are the distinguished characteristics of Western furniture? Absolutely, that's a good one. The details that goes with the furniture design. I like to incorporate a lot of little details, fine details that are just part of the design, that they're not overdone or totally exaggerated, just minor details. Either with the leather or with the hardware or with the wood carving. Second question, what type of designs or patterns are most common in Western furniture? Absolutely. I tell you what, throughout the years, Western furniture has the word Western furniture has really it's been bastardized by a lot of furniture makers, especially carpenters or people that grab pieces of wood and they put them together and they give it the title Western furniture, when you know it's just rustic furniture and a lot of it's just junk. But they take the honor of being furniture makers or furniture designers and labeling it Western furniture, and it's horrible stuff. I mean, I don't. To me, that's an insult to the Western community. Good details, good way of telling when it's good Western furniture. If it fits in your place, and if you having a space that you're trying to fulfill with the furniture, and you see something and you love it, that's it. It's all about you. You're the one that needs to like it, and if you like it, it's good furniture. All right, number 3, is Western furniture influenced by any particular era or culture? Yeah, it totally is. Western furniture, the history of Western furniture is from 1956. I know exactly when Western furniture took off. And this is in 1956 after the movie Giant was filmed. The movie Giant was filmed. The actors were Liz Taylor, Rock Hudson, James Dean, and it was directed by, I believe, directed by Stephen. God darn it! What was it? Anyway, it's a wonderful movie. It's Giant. If you haven't seen the movie Giant, I highly recommend the movie Giant. It's a great movie. You see the furniture that they used back then is what pretty much dictated the path for the new Western furniture theme. This was a movie based on a ranch called Riata. Riata. Riata is a Spanish word for either a little whip made out of rope or a lasso. Riata. And it was filmed in West Texas, close to Marfa, Texas, and is based on a working ranch, a huge ranch. They ran cattle, and eventually they got into the oil. They discovered oil, so it became a big, beautiful movie. And honestly, it did resemble a lot of your Texas ranch style. I know that back in the 1990s, when I was designing furniture for a huge ranch in Texas, they that was it. That was their. It fit their theme perfect, and I got inspired by that movie and started designing furniture off that movie, or looking to see what they had in their floor plan and their designs, and I started kind of tweaking it and going with that furniture because it's definitely royalty, Western royalty for sure. There's no doubt about that. And to me, that's when Western furniture took off. Absolutely. So I'm going to say the claim to fame for Western furniture was from the movie Giant. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Let's see what else we have here. Okay. Number 4, what types of furniture, tables, chairs, beds, etc., are most popular in the Western style? A lot of your chaise lounges are very popular if you have the right leather, tables as well, and sofas. They're real popular. Oh, and bar stools. Bar stools are another vocal point, so they're very popular in Western furniture. Some accent pieces will be a lot of your mirrors, a lot of your entry pieces in the foyer, and benches that can be very, very unique. Let's see. I think we already answered that one. What type of wood materials? How is it? Okay, this other one, materials. Okay, craftsmanship. Okay. Number 2. How is the age of rustic furniture typical of Western furniture achieved? How is the edge or age? I don't think we misspelled this, but a rustic furniture, and there's no rustic furniture is rustic furniture. And I don't manufacture rustic furniture. Let me tell you something about rustic furniture, the difference between rustic furniture and well-made furniture. The term rustic means that your furniture is made with nails and just hammered together, and it's almost like lodgy rustic furniture. When you see people making furniture out of wood and just hammer it together and put it together, that's rustic furniture. But when it's very well assembled with tongue and groove, box joint, dovetailing, that's not rustic furniture. That's very well made furniture. So rustic could mean anything. Rustic is not indicating a certain style of furniture. Well, it is to the point of how it's built, but not the design factor of it. So rustic means it is poorly put together, is wired together, so to speak. All right. Okay. Number 3 on this set. Are Western furniture pieces more durable or sturdier than other styles? They should. Absolutely. They really should. Western furniture should be very unique. Again, very unique, to the point to where the construction has a lot to do with it. A lot to do with the Western furniture, because, hey, after all, this is furniture that's being built for those people that are familiar with this kind of surroundings. I built furniture for working ranches where people still walk in with their spurs, and when they walk in, they jump on the sofa, prep their feet up on the coffee table, and you know, and I love that, and that's why Western furniture should be so different. Double stitching, heavy duty springs, metals, and the comfort. I mean, very comfortable. So yeah, absolutely. Um, let's see on this other question number 4. What handcrafted techniques are employed in the making of Western furniture? Absolutely. There's a lot of beautiful little techniques like the floor tooling, just like a saddle. You see all the floor tooling that goes in a saddle. You should incorporate a lot of that into Western furniture, into the wood. That's where it comes in. That's where it becomes very, very unique, because the working on wood's a little different than leather. Leather tooling is really simple. We do it at the factory. I have people that tool all my leather. But work on tool, that's a tooling on wood, that's a different concept. That's a different story. It takes experienced carvers to do the Western theme, and I love it. Because when it comes out beautiful. And you can distinguish it when it's by hand. Let's see. Okay. Another set of questions. Use and adoptions. Okay. In what type of environments or decor styles do Western furniture pieces best fit? Oh, nice question. Yeah. Western furniture goes just about anywhere that has got that little theme, I'm telling you. I design a lot of Western furniture for a lot of hotels. A lot of your old hotels in Texas have my furniture. A lot of good, beautiful restaurants, and of course, a lot of museums and houses. And Western furniture could be really an accent piece or conversational piece. It depends on the design, and that's why there's so much diversity on Western furniture that can focus and to meet that the aesthetics for that theme. Absolutely, it embellishes a lot of beautiful areas. It goes in hands with anything that's made out of adobe, stucco, saltillo tile, candela stone, limestone, granite. The granite here and there, marble, but absolutely a lot of your native stones. It goes very, very well with that setting. When I design houses and do architectural work, I try to see the surroundings where the house is going to be set, to be able to complement that environment, to make sure that everything we're using would come out of that area, that region, and furniture is adapted to that signature, and it makes it very, very unique. Absolutely. All right, let's see. Western furniture. Okay, Western furniture suitable for outdoors use or in the midst for outdoor settings only. Western furniture, absolutely. We do a lot of wrought iron, a lot of hand forged metal with Western designs to go outside. There's a lot of good umbrella fabrics out there nowadays that are offered with patterns and earth tone colors that are excellent fabrics for outdoor. And Sombrella fabric, if you're not familiar with Sombrella fabric, it's designed for outdoors, and the longevity has increased throughout the years now, to where if you get some fabrics from your local fabric place, go and visit with them, your local fabric stores, and tell them you're interested in Sombrella fabric, and some of them can last more than 10 years, and so it's a good fabric. Now, if you take care of your furniture, your outdoor furniture, I like to offer my client covers out of umbrella fabric to cover their furniture. That really helps a lot. It really helps a lot. It just adds another 20 years to your furniture. It really does. And covers, if you're dealing with a good, reputable furniture manufacturer, and that's going to be another topic because about furniture manufacturers and designers. Because I tell you, just to give you an example, as a furniture designer, I actually design my furniture from scratch to meet my customer needs, and I incorporate the Western theme to it. But I'm more concerned about their comfort zone. I'm more concerned about the weights. The weights that I'm dealing with the surrounding type of furniture. Today's people are not what they used to be back in the early 1900s when all the furniture standards were established. I go strictly by furniture standards, but at the same time, we have to be, we have to face reality and see what we're dealing with. And today's people, they're not the small people that used to be back in the 1900s, early 1900s. We're talking about Haas and bigger people. So when I design furniture, I design it to a little bit on that to those specifications. Saying that, being a manufacturer, we do our own upholstery. We design our own hardware. We have our own sawmill. We control the entire product from start to finish. So therefore, we're capable of tweaking it here and there and adding details to it that no one else does. Look for those manufacturers, and you can have a lot. You can have anything done for you. Okay, the next question is, how can Western furniture be combined with other decor styles? Yeah, very easily. Western furniture kills any decor style. If you have a good Western furniture design, it kills anything, okay? Especially contemporary furniture. Absolutely. It knocks it out of the ballpark. Yeah, the colors, the design, the look, yeah. If you're decorating a house and it does have the elements of a good earth tone finish to it, and you want to convert it to a little bit of Western, just get one piece of Western furniture, real Western furniture, and put it against the wall, and just put some cow horns on the wall, and you knock it out of the park because it's so unique. I've decorated a lot of homes where a lot of ranches, a lot of big ranches, families have been in the ranching business for a long time, and man, these people are very unique, my friends. They're very well traveled. They love the beautiful things in life, and they understand quality. And believe it or not, Western furniture goes very well with that, with a little bit safari accent to it, and a little safari to it. It goes really well. Absolutely. I love to incorporate black bugs, water buffaloes, skins or horns to my decor when it comes to interior Western design. I love that. It's a good combination. The safari with Western furniture, it's a good blend if you tie it in very nicely. It really gives you that little leading edge. Absolutely. Okay, care and maintenance. Oh, well, I already told you about that. Just with get yourself some old 100% cotton t-shirts and water, and wipe off your furniture. Use regular oil. Go to your hardware store and see what kind of oils they have for wood and use that. That's all you need, really. No big deal. Let's see what else I have here. Getting close to the end. How can Western furniture pieces that that has lost the colors or finish be restored very easily. Polyurethane, number one, polyurethane. If you have any furniture at your house that looks a little bit dull or been in the sunlight or been scratched by the cat or dog or, sandpaper, send me a text. I'll be happy to assist you with this, but it's real simple. Just polyurethane is going to be your best choice. You can go to Lowe's, to any hardware store, and get polyurethane that comes either in matte or semi-glossy or gloss, and spray some of that polyurethane. If you need to sand it down with either 220 sandpaper. And what's 220 or 60 or 80 or 100 sandpaper? Let me tell you how you address sandpaper. Sandpaper is gauged this way. If you were to get a square inch, one little square inch, and if you were to fit 10 pieces of sand grains into the square inch, it will be a size 10 sandpaper. If you can fit 10 pieces of sand, I just said that, 10, it will be a size 10. If you can fit 100, it'll be a size 100, a mash 100. If you can fit 200, it'll be 200. So the more pieces of quartz of sand you put into a square inch, the finer it gets. So if you have 1,000, so that means it's real fine pieces of grain, and that's how you buy your sandpaper. So 220 is perfect. You can finish it off with 300 or 280, and then just spray it with polyurethane. If you have any issues with that, I'll be happy to assist you that with better information. Okay, let's see where we're in the last ones, I think. Can Western furniture be customized to match the client's preference? Absolutely. Kyle, if you're building furniture for your house, for your office, for your restaurant, for your building, absolutely. Make it to your needs. That's what it's all about. When I design houses, I always design the floor plan first. Absolutely, 'cause that's going to dictate the rest of the house space. Make it functional. Make it for you. Make it. A lot of people, they go with standard measurements. Like they meet with the builder, and the builders, to me, builders are, they know what they know, but they don't really know the inside. Before you build a house, my recommendation, and if you can afford it, get yourself an interior designer. She or he will sit down to you and explain to you all the details. If you find a good interior designer, that person is going to be able to assist you with all the details that you need to know prior to building the house. And it's very important that you understand the details, because a lot of times, a lot of people make mistakes when they build a bedroom. And when it comes to buying furniture, they're going to realize that the king size bed's not going to fit too well on that space because the window's not located in the proper location, or the TV connections are not located where they should be located, or the bedroom's not big enough for your furniture, for your armoire, chest of drawers. Now you're stuck. Or your bathroom door swings the opposite, or your shower's located right next to the toilet. One of those deals, friends, hire an interior designer by the hour and sit down with her or he. Sit down and explain to him what you're looking for. And here's what I would recommend. I do this all the time. When I am about to meet with my customer for the first time and go over details in designing their house, and I'm out of town, my office, Barnes & Noble. I love going to Barnes & Noble because they have every book in the world you can think of. And I make it a habit that when I go to Barnes & Noble, I go to my Starbucks, get my coffee, and I make it a habit of buying 2 or 3 magazines at Barnes & Noble all the time. I support Barnes & Noble. It's so funny, you know. My kids, you know, growing up, they when we would all go shopping, I would always tell them, hey man, why don't you all drop me off at Barnes & Noble while you guys do your shopping and come pick me up afterwards. And honestly, when they would come for me, I didn't realize I'd been there for 4 or 5 hours, and I loved it, man. I just love to read books and go over all the freaking magazines, man. You know, like home living, and outdoor living, and Texas Homes, Florida Homes, Architectural Digest, Popular Mechanics. Love all that stuff, man. But yeah, go to Barnes & Noble. There's a lot of books in Barnes & Noble about interior designing, any style of home that you want to design, whether Tuscanian home, Spanish colonial. Just get a lot of pictures for the interior designers, and when you meet with her, just or him, show her the pictures so that they can kind of get an idea of what you're interested in. And then sit down and talk about the floor plan, what exactly you have in mind. And I'm telling you, these people, on the long run, they can save you a lot of money. Because look, here's the idea. Meet with an interior designer. Interior designer is someone that's going to be able to help you out with your design. Now, there is a difference between an interior designer and an interior decorator. Interior decorators are great. I work with them all the time. But here's the difference, and you need to know this. An interior decorator is someone that comes to you recommended by somebody, normally. Somebody that's already worked with one of your friends, or they understand the design concept that you're interested in creating. And they're good. They're good. They really are good. And they'll help you out with colors, with design patterns, with details. But that's it. They're limited to that. Where an interior designer is someone that actually studied design and has got a 4-year degree, and that is this close to becoming an architect, but with this much knowledge about interior designing, something that the architect does not have. Architects are not interior designers. They're not connected with the design world, believe it or not. They're really not. They're really not. They're connected with the construction values and theory that goes with the construction end of it. For that, for sure. But an interior designer can take you that far into the construction. She can modify your house, tear walls, recommend what walls to bring down, or what walls to add, or what walls not to add. Electrical, plumbing. Well, I don't know about the plumbing too much, but she can strategically locate it for you. But electrical, she can tell you your switches, your doorknobs, your pulls, your jams, design all that for you. So at the end, when you meet with the architect, you just tell the architect, hey, this is what I want. How much are you going to charge me to draw this house? Now you got yourself something that you're going to value because you took part of it. All right. Well, if you have any questions, feel free to send me a text. send me a message and I'll be happy to answer anything for you anytime. I hope you enjoy this video, and I'll be making some more. I think I'm gonna like this. Adios.